Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new, please don't forget to like, comment, and share with your friends, and let me know what type of videos you want to see next. So right now I am just going to be practicing my first acrylic nail ever. This is my first time doing acrylics, so I'm just trying to see if the kit that I showed you last video, if it's beginner friendly or not. So I'm starting off with the glue. Also, I put tape on the nail because I didn't know if the nail would be easy to take off, but later on I didn't use the tape and the nail still came off really well. But I did end up scratching it because the nail kept coming off like while I was making the nail, and then the nail wouldn't come off. So that's one thing that you do have to keep in mind. But yeah, besides that, this kit is actually really easy to work with, and I really do recommend if you're just starting off. You guys, this is my first time doing the acrylic nails ever, and I put tape because I don't know if it'll make it like non-stick. I don't know. I haven't watched no videos, if you could tell. I know y'all could tell. I made it a little bit crooked, but we're just gonna work with it. So here I was trying to explain that I wanted to do pink and white, sort of like an ombre, but I didn't know if the pink would be too dark or not. So I had to voice over this video because you could hear the TV in the background, but that's basically what I'm trying to explain there. And those are the acrylics that came in the package. Also, I was saying that I like the fact that it was sealed. It came sealed even though there was a lid on it to make sure that the powder doesn't spill all over the place. So I'm using the acrylic brush that it came with it, but it came with a very tiny brush, and on the other side it was slanted, as you can see. I'm not sure what you can use that for, but I did end up ordering some. It was like a 5-piece set of acrylic brushes from Shein, just to see if maybe the quality is better than the one that I'm using here, because although I really do enjoy this packet, it can only pick up small beads, and I feel like for some people that'd be easier, but for me I feel like I want like a bigger brush, because in all the videos that I see, people will recommend like medium-sized brushes or more. My phone keeps falling out of its tripod. I don't understand. I'm listening to Billie Eilish. Yes. This is how the nail is looking like so far. I haven't applied any acrylic or anything. So this is the monomer that the kit came with. Now, although it did say something about like maybe a tiny odor or something, it does have a very strong odor. And another thing that my sister pointed out was it didn't really tell me how fast it would like dry up the bead, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure, I'm not a professional, so I couldn't really explain it to you, but she said that depending on what monomer you use and what acrylic powder you use, it'll depend on the drying time. So I didn't know that before, but it did give me enough time to try to fix it. Of course, you're gonna see there was a lot of bumps and stuff, but that's just because I'm a beginner and I don't know how to do it yet. But that was just user error. It's not because of the product. The product itself is pretty fine, actually. Here I'm showing you how it's looking so far, but it is hard to see on camera. But what I was basically trying to show you was that it was going on pretty smoothly, and so about there I've used about 1 or 2 beads, and it did about 1/3 of the nail. So like I said, since the brush is small, the beads are small as well. So I can't really recommend any brushes, but I do know other people recommend bigger brushes. Also, I know that I did pink and white, but I do end up changing my mind just because it doesn't turn out really well. I am a beginner. I don't know why I thought I could do an ombre. So that's just another thing to keep in mind. But the colors itself were actually really pretty colors. The white was super white. It was like a French tip white. I really did like it. And the pink was a little bit see-through, but maybe it was just me not putting enough acrylic powder on, so I couldn't really tell you, but I do know that it was just a tiny bit see-through. I also want to add that it was actually really easy to blend the colors in together, so I really did enjoy that aspect of it. And in the beginning I wasn't putting enough monomer, so it was kind of hard to get it to stick on the nail, but as soon as I started adding more monomer, it was sticking like really good and perfectly. So you just want to make sure that you're using the correct amount of monomer to acrylic ratio to make sure that you won't have the same problem that I had. So now I'm going to just show you how the nail looks. At this point I'm done mixing the pink and the white together, and I try to file it down a little bit to try to get rid of as many of the bumps that I could. So here I'm just showing you how it's looking like so far, and it doesn't really look that bad on camera, but in person it was so much worse. So I try to do like a little ombre. I don't know if you can tell. It's not perfect, but for it being my first time, I'm just like, yeah, this is how it looks like from the side. I wish I had like the electric one so I can make this a little bit thinner. Also, I know it's supposed to be like a bump, but I don't know how to do that yet. For my first time ever, I don't think it's that bad. Like, it looks a little awkward here because I tried to, like, there was a big hole, so I tried to fill it up again, and now it just looks weird a little bit, but I'm going to put nail polish over it, so I don't think it's that bad. I already followed it down, and it's a little bit smooth. I'm not gonna lie, a little bit smooth. This is the tape that I put around so I can take it off of the nail once I'm done. But yeah, that's how it looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint it and do everything else, and then I'll show you guys how it looks like. This is how it looked like before I painted it with nail polish. I ended up forgetting to add it in this video, so I'm so sorry about that. And this is the one that my sister created for me as an example. Now the reason that it's a little bit chippy was just because of me, but these are the two that I attempted to make after she taught me how to make them. So as you see, I tried to make one coffin, but it was a little bit thick, and then I tried to make a stiletto one, and I think that they turned out pretty well for it being my first time again. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Thank you.